like something made of glass. I held it with both hands, afraid the moment wouldn't last. We built a little shelter from conversations after dark, but every hidden fracture was already leaving marks. We were careful, still we broke. Some feelings bend before they show. Porcelain hearts don't always make a sound when something beautiful comes crashing to the ground. I tried to catch the pieces, you tried to turn away. Now every little fragment has something left to say. Your photograph is folded inside an empty drawer. I never throw it out, I never look anymore. The city keeps on moving like nothing ever changed, but certain streets remember the way you said my name. We were honest, we were flawed, maybe love was all we had. Oh, porcelain hearts don't always make a sound when something beautiful comes quietly undone. No one had to hurt us, no one had to lie. We simply reached the moment when love had to decide. If I could hold you one final time, I tell you, you were never a mistake of mine. Porcelain hearts can still reflect the light, even after breaking into pieces overnight. I'll carry what was gentle and release what couldn't stay. Some beautiful things are meant to fade away. Handle with care, then let it go. We didn't break with thunder, there was no final scene, just fewer words at dinner and longer spaces between. Your hands stopped finding mine, my jokes stopped making you smile. We kept pretending everything was fine for just a little while. Love can't leave without a sound, like rain disappearing from the ground. It happened slowly, then you were gone, a fading picture before I knew the frame was wrong. No shattered windows, no dramatic goodbye, just two hearts growing distant underneath the same sky. I still remember Tuesday, you wore that faded shirt. We talked about the weather while avoiding what had hurt. The clock kept moving forward, neither one of us moved. Sometimes the hardest ending is the one nobody chooses. to teach that holding on can also mean release. It happened slowly, then you were gone, like a soft refrain that didn't need to carry on. No villain waiting, no reason to deny, just two hearts learning how to say goodbye. Slowly, then gone. Still beautiful, still done. There was a time when every road led back to you. Now I wonder where it leads me next. We left 1,000 conversations hanging in the air. Promises became questions neither wanted to repair. I used to think forever was something we could choose. Now I know some kinds of love are beautiful because they lose. No resentment, no disguise, just a chapter closing right. Somewhere between us there's a place I won't forget, where your hand was in my future and my heart had no regret. Somewhere between us lives the man I used to be. He loved you without hesitation. Now he's learning how to breathe. I don't need to erase you to make myself brand new. The past can't have its meaning without controlling what I do. I hope you find your laughter in another stranger's eyes. I hope the life you're building feels honest and alive. And if we meet someday, I won't look away. I'll smile for what we were, then keep walking on my way. Somewhere between us there will always be a trace. Not enough to pull me backward, just enough to know the place. Somewhere between us love became a memory, and somewhere beyond that ending I became more fully me. No bitterness, no borrowed time, just two lives moving forward. Late afternoon was resting across your living room. You stood beside the curtains and everything turned new. The sunlight found your features like it knew where it belonged. I watched you for a second before pretending nothing's wrong. Maybe beauty isn't loud, maybe love is simply this. When the room turns cold, I forget what I was gonna say. Your silhouette beside the window takes my words away. When the room turns cold, everything feels slow. If this moment has a meaning, I don't need to know. played a song from college. I smiled at your old taste. You laughed and called me foolish, then leaned a little closer to my space. The evening kept unfolding without asking where we'd go. Sometimes being close to someone is enough to let them know. If tomorrow changes everything, let tonight remain untouched. A little proof that tenderness can still mean this much. When the room turns cold, I see something worth keeping. Not a promise for forever, just a feeling worth believing. When the room turns cold and your eyes meet mine, I don't need perfect timing, I just like being here. Stay until the light moves. Late summer leaning through the blinds, your perfume hiding in the air. I thought the season left behind, but somehow you are still there. We used to talk beneath the ceiling fan, trading little secrets after dark. You had a way of making simple plans feel like something written in the stars. Now every glass beside the kitchen sink carries a trace of what we used to be. I take a sip and suddenly I think how your laughter sounded next to me. I don't reach out, I don't call your name, but certain flavors never quite fade. There's an aftertaste of June on the edge of every drink. A little bit of you in every place I think. I move beyond the heat, I learned to let it cool, but some kind of summer still tastes like you. The record turns with the softer tone, dust dancing underneath the needle. Funny how a room can feel alone even when the lights are beautiful. I found your note inside an old book, 3 words written underneath your line. I smiled at how long I had to look for something I could leave behind. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes shape with time, becomes a quiet souvenir that doesn't need to stay mine. There's an aftertaste of June lingering where memories bloom. A little warmth remains long after skies turn cool. I don't need you back, I don't need another truth. Some seasons simply stay after they lose you. June is gone, but the flavor stays. Your jacket on my wooden chair still carries traces of outside. I almost reach for it unaware, then remember you're not by my side. The lamp is low, the speakers breathe, a dusty rhythm underneath. I let the silence find its place instead of chasing yesterday. Maybe I was holding on to something already gone. Maybe letting go was never losing love. I'm living on secondhand starlight, borrowed from the sky. We knew a little silver in the midnight still reminds me of you. I don't need another ending, I don't need another favorite record skips at 4, right where you used to sing along. I never fixed that little flaw. It somehow makes the room less wrong. There's something sweet about the crack between the notes we used to share. Like every missing piece came back just long enough to meet me there. If we were meant to stay, we would have found another way. So I'll let the music play and let your shadow drift away. I'm living on secondhand starlight, not waiting for the blue, just watching little pieces of what we had passed through. Oh, the night can't hold a memory without asking me to stay. I loved you in the right time, now I'm learning another way. Secondhand light, still enough to see. I wrote your name on paper, then crossed it out again. Started with forgiveness, ended somewhere near the end. There were things I wanted to tell you, but time and that moved on. So I kept them in a drawer where unfinished feelings belong. Words can't wait, people don't. That's what I learned when we let go. These are letters I never sent, pages full of what I meant. Every sentence carried weight, every silence stayed the same. I don't need you to read them, I don't need you to reply. They're simply pieces of a version of me that said goodbye. I thanked you for the laughter, I apologize for pain. I admitted I was scared to lose something I couldn't name. Then I folded every page and placed them out of sight. Not because they didn't matter, but because they needed less light. Maybe closure isn't something someone else can give. Sometimes you close the chapter by choosing how to live. These are letters I never sent, a quiet monument to a love that had its season and a reason for its end. I don't need to burn them, I don't need to hold them tight. I'll leave them in the drawer and let the room stay quiet. The afternoon was quiet, the speakers played your song. I knew the day was ending, but didn't want it gone. You sat beside the window with your hands around your cup. We both knew something changed, but neither brought it up. Some goodbyes begin before the words arrive. On Sunday's last record, I heard us one more time. Every little melody felt like a borrowed line. We didn't need a promise, we didn't need to cry. Just let the final record turn and let the feeling pass. You smiled before you left me, the kind that hides regret. I wanted to remember that instead of what we'd lost. The needle reached the ending, a soft mechanical click. I realized the silence wasn't something I should fear. Maybe love can end gently without becoming small. Maybe what was meaningful doesn't have to last at all. On Sunday's last record, I finally understood. Some endings sound much softer than I ever thought they could. I won't ask it to return. I'll keep the final melody and let the record turn. One final groove, then silence. Your side of the closet looks brighter than before. Funny how an empty space can change an entire floor. I kept the little things I couldn't explain why. A ticket from a concert, a note with crooked lines. Absence has a language only lonely people know. I can see the color of your absence everywhere I go. It's not black, it's not blue, it's a shade I never knew. It stays inside the quiet between one thought and two. A color made of something that once belonged to you. The coffee tastes familiar, the chair remains the same, but every ordinary object has forgotten your name. I don't romanticize it, I don't need to make it hurt. Some memories are beautiful because they couldn't last forever. You were never meant to become my whole world. You were simply one quiet chapter and life still moving on. I can see the color of your absence soft against the walls. Not enough to pull me backward, not enough to make me call. It's proof that something mattered, not proof that I should stay. I can honor what we were and still walk another way. finally understand. Low lights, slow records, your perfume on my sweater. You walked in with the evening, and everything got soft. The conversation lingered long after dinner stopped. Your fingers touched the table, mine were only inches away. I could have said 100 things, but let the rhythm stay. No need to hurry, no need to pretend. Some nights feel better when they don't need an end. There's silk on the speakers and warmth in the room. Your smell makes the shadows move a little slow. I don't need a reason, I don't need a plan. Just stay in this moment as long as you can. You told me about your childhood, I told you about my fears. Somehow between the laughter we made the distance disappear. The record kept revolving, the city faded low, and for a little while neither of us needed to know. If this becomes tomorrow, I'll be grateful either way. Tonight already gave me something I can't keep. There's silk on the speakers, a rhythm in your eyes, something almost weightless, resting in the night. I don't need forever to know this feels sincere. Sometimes one quiet evening is enough to keep near. Let the record breathe, let the moment stay. There's an empty chair beside me, and I keep forgetting why. I almost order what you like, then catch myself in time. The barista knows my order, but doesn't know your name. Funny how a tiny routine can make a stranger feel the same. I thought I'd miss your voice, turns out I miss the ordinary. Empty chair syndrome, that's what I call it now. Seeing little pieces of you in places you aren't around. Empty chair syndrome is getting easier each week. I can sit here by myself without expecting you to speak. The table by the window still gets the afternoon glow. I used to think we'd always meet here. Now I come alone. I read between the pages of a magazine I don't care about. Just learning how to fill the silence without needing to drown it out. Maybe healing isn't dramatic. Maybe it's choosing your own seat, ordering exactly what you want, and enjoying something sweet. Empty chair syndrome doesn't scare me anymore. It's just another little echo from a life I had before. Empty chair syndrome can slowly disappear when being alone stops feeling like somebody should be here. One chair, one drink, one peaceful afternoon. There was a time your absence felt heavier than stone. I couldn't hear a record without feeling less alone. I blamed the empty weekends, I blamed the changing leaves, I blamed myself for wanting what you couldn't give to me. Then one day something shifted, nothing changed, but I did. After you became a memory, I finally met myself again. Not the man who needed answers, not the one who needed when. I stopped asking why you left me, stopped measuring what went wrong, and found a little freedom in simply moving on. I walked past our old corner without changing where I stood. The strange part wasn't sadness, it was knowing that I could. I didn't need revenge, I didn't need another chance. Some endings become peaceful when you stop rewriting them. I hope you're doing well, wherever life may lead. I don't need to know your story to appreciate what you gave me. After you became a memory, the past lost all its weight. I can smile at what was beautiful without wishing it could stay. You were part of who I became, but never all I'll ever be. And that's a quiet ending you left behind for me. A memory, not a wound. Maybe you stay, maybe you leave, maybe I say what I really mean. You sat across the table, tracing circles on your cup. feel a conversation neither one of us brought up. Your eyes kept asking questions, my mouth kept changing lanes. We were dancing around a feeling, afraid of what it might explain. There was something in the silence, something neither dared to name. Every little hesitation made the distance feel the same. A room full of maybe, and nowhere to hide. Your shoulder near mine, but a little space inside. If I tell you I miss you, would you know what I mean? Or would these possibilities stay somewhere in between? The waiter cleared the table, we remained beneath the light. Two people holding chances, quiet through the night. I wanted to be honest, but honesty felt strange. Sometimes fear disguises itself as the words we never say. Maybe love is not a promise, maybe love is just a door. You don't always have to open it to know what it was for. A room full of maybe still lives inside my mind. I wonder what would have happened if we'd crossed that line. No bitterness between us, no reason to pretend, just one unfinished chapter I never got to end. Maybe it was almost us. Ooh. I stayed too long in a place already empty. I knew the answer, still waited for another one. I kept your photograph inside my phone, like somehow pixels could make a house a home. I reread every message, looking for a hidden clue, something that could tell me there was still a chance with you. But love doesn't need permission to become a memory. This late checkout heart didn't know when to leave, kept waiting for a feeling I couldn't make you keep. I stayed beyond the ending, waiting by the door. Now I'm finally stepping outside and asking for no more. The room was never haunted, it was simply ours before. I gave meaning to the silence until silence meant no more. I packed away the photographs, I folded up the past. Some chapters lose their purpose when you know they're meant to pass. No hard feelings, no dramatic scene, just a man accepting what the ending means. This late checkout heart finally found the key. Now was tender and leave behind the rest. Sometimes walking out alone is simply for the best. Door closes, heart opens. April came unusually clear, no clouds above the avenue. I thought the weather would bring you near, because every spring reminded me of you. But nothing fell from the sky, no storm arrived to wash it clean. I finally understood why healing isn't always something seen. I waited for a sign, then stopped waiting for one. April without rain, and I'm learning how to breathe without looking every window for the shape of you and me. April without rain feels different than before. I don't need the clouds to open to know I'm not yours anymore. I bought a book you would've liked, then left and put it back. Some habits take a little time before they leave your track. The corner cafe changed its chairs, the song we loved came on. I thought it might disturb me, but somehow I kept moving on. Maybe peace arrives without a celebration. Maybe freedom feels like ordinary days. April without rain still has something soft to give. I can carry what was precious without letting it decide how I live. April without rain, no dramatic final scene, just a heart becoming lighter than it used to be. Clear skies, no apology required. Carry tenderness like something made of glass. I held it with both hands, afraid the moment wouldn't last. We built a little shelter from conversations after dark, but every hidden fracture was already leaving marks. We were careful, still we broke. Some feelings bend before they show. Porcelain hearts don't always make a sound when something beautiful comes crashing to the ground. I tried to catch the pieces you tried to turn away. Now every little fragment has something left to say. Photograph is folded inside an empty drawer. I never throw it out, I never look anymore. The city keeps on moving like nothing ever changed, but certain streets remember the way you said my name. We were honest, we were flawed, maybe love was all we had. Oh, porcelain hearts don't always make a sound when something beautiful comes quietly undone. No one had to hurt us, no one had to lie. We simply reached the moment when love had to decide. If I could hold you one final time, I tell you, you were never a mistake of mine. Porcelain hearts can still reflect the light, even after breaking into pieces overnight. I'll carry what was gentle and release what couldn't stay. Some beautiful things are meant to fade away. Handle with care, then let it go. We didn't break with thunder, there was no final scene, just fewer words at dinner and longer spaces between. Your hands stopped finding mine, my jokes stopped making you smile. We kept pretending everything was fine for just a little while. Love can't leave without a sound, like rain disappearing from the ground. It happened slowly, then you were gone, a fading picture before I knew the frame was wrong. No shattered windows, no dramatic goodbye, just two hearts growing distant underneath the same sky. I still remember Tuesday, you wore that faded shirt. We talked about the weather while avoiding what had hurt. The clock kept moving forward, neither one of us moved. Sometimes the hardest ending is the one nobody chooses. I don't blame you, you don't blame me. Some roads divide so quietly. Maybe what we had was meant to teach that holding on can also mean release. It happened slowly, then you were gone, like a soft refrain that didn't need to carry on. No villain waiting, no reason to deny, just two hearts learning how to say goodbye. Slowly, then gone. Still beautiful, still done. There was a time when every road led back to you. Now I wonder where it leads me next. We left 1,000 conversations hanging in the air. Promises became questions neither wanted to repair. I used to think forever was something we could choose. Now I know some kinds of love are beautiful because they lose. No resentment, no disguise, just a chapter closing right. Somewhere between us there's a place I won't forget, where your hand was in my future and my heart had no regret. Somewhere between us lives the man I used to be. He loved you without hesitation. Now he's learning how to breathe. I don't need to erase you to make myself brand new. The past can't have its meaning without controlling what I do. I hope you find your laughter in another stranger's eyes. I hope the life you're building feels honest and alive. And if we meet someday, I won't look away. I'll smile for what we were, then keep walking on my way. Somewhere between us there will always be a trace. Not enough to pull me backward, just enough to know the place. Somewhere between us love became a memory, and somewhere beyond that ending I became more fully me. No bitterness, no borrowed time, just two lives moving forward. Late afternoon was resting across your living room. You stood beside the curtains and everything turned new. The sunlight found your features like it knew where it belonged. I watched you for a second before pretending nothing's wrong. Maybe beauty isn't loud, maybe love is simply this. When the room turns cold, I forget what I was gonna say. Your silhouette beside the window takes my words away. When the room turns cold, everything feels slow. If this moment has a meaning, I don't need to know. You played a song from college. I smiled at your old taste. You laughed and called me foolish, then leaned a little closer to my space. The evening kept unfolding without asking where we'd go. Sometimes being close to someone is enough to let them know. If tomorrow changes everything, let tonight remain untouched. A little proof that tenderness can still mean this much. When the room turns cold, I see something worth keeping. Not a promise for worth believing when the room turns cold and your eyes meet mine. I don't need perfect timing, I just like being here. Stay until the light moves.
Late summer leaning through the blinds, your perfume hiding in the air. I thought the season left behind, but somehow you are still there. We used to talk beneath the ceiling fan, trading little secrets after dark. You had a way of making simple plans feel like something written in the stars. Now every glass beside the kitchen sink carries a trace of what we used to be. I take a sip and suddenly I think how your laughter sounded next to me. I don't reach out, I don't call your name, but certain flavors never quite fade. There's an aftertaste of June on the edge of every drink. A little bit of you in every place I think. I move beyond the heat, I learned to let it cool. But some kind of summer still tastes like you. The record turns with the softer tone, dust dancing underneath the needle. Funny how a room can feel alone even when the lights are beautiful. I found your note inside a notebook, 3 words written underneath your line. I smiled at how long I had to look for something I could leave behind. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes shape with time, becomes a quiet souvenir that doesn't need to stay mine. There's an aftertaste of June lingering where memories bloom. A little warmth remains long after skies turn cool. I don't need you back, I don't need another truth. Some seasons simply stay after they lose you. June is gone, but the flavor stays. Your jacket on my wooden chair still carries traces of outside. I almost reach for it unaware, then remember you're not by my side. The lamp is low, the speakers breathe, a dusty rhythm underneath. I let the silence find its place instead of chasing yesterday. Maybe I was holding on to something already gone. Maybe letting go was never losing love. I'm living on secondhand starlight, borrowed from the sky. We knew a little silver in the midnight still reminds me of you. I don't need another ending, I don't need another sign. Some memories keep pretending they're still yours and mine. Favorite record skips at 4, right where you used to sing along. I never fixed that little flaw, it somehow makes the room less wrong. There's something sweet about the crack between the notes we used to share. Like every missing piece came back just long enough to meet me there. If we were meant to stay, we would have found shadow drift away. I'm living on secondhand starlight, not waiting for the blue, just watching little pieces of what we had passed through. Oh, the night can't hold a memory without asking me to stay. I loved you in the right time, now I'm learning another way. Secondhand light, still enough to see. I wrote your name on paper, then crossed it out again. Started with forgiveness, ended somewhere near the end. There were things I wanted to tell you, but time and that moved on, so I kept them in a drawer where unfinished feelings belong. Words can't wait, people don't. That's what I learned when we let go. These are letters I never sent, pages full of what I meant. Every sentence carried weight, every silence stayed the same. I don't need you to read them, I don't need you to reply. They're simply pieces of a version of me that said goodbye. I thanked you for the laughter, I apologize for pain. I admitted I was scared to lose something I couldn't name. Then I folded every page and placed them out of sight. Not because they didn't matter, but because they needed less light. Maybe closure isn't something someone else can give. Sometimes you close the chapter by choosing how to live. These are letters I never sent, a quiet monument to a love that had its season and a reason for its end. I don't need to burn them, I don't need to hold them tight. I'll leave them in the drawer and let the room stay quiet. The afternoon was quiet, the speakers played your song. I knew the day was ending, but didn't want it gone. You sat beside the window with your hands around your cup. We both knew something changed, but neither brought it up. Some goodbyes begin before the words arrive. On Sunday's last record, I heard us one more time. Every little melody felt like a borrowed line. We didn't need a promise, we didn't need to cry. Just let the final record turn and let the feeling pass. You smiled before you left me, the kind that hides regret. I wanted to remember that instead of what we'd lost. The needle reached the end in a soft mechanical click. I realized the silence wasn't something I should fear. Maybe love can end gently without becoming small. Maybe what was meaningful doesn't have to last at all. On Sunday's last record, I finally understood. Some endings sound much softer than I ever thought they could. Oh, I won't chase the echo. I won't ask it to return. I'll keep the final melody and let the record turn. One final groove, then silence. Your side of the closet looks brighter than before. Funny how an empty space can change an entire floor. I kept the little things I couldn't explain why. A ticket from a concert, a note with crooked lines. Absence has a language only lonely people know. I can see the color of your absence everywhere I go. It's not black, it's not blue, it's a shade I never knew. It stays inside the quiet between one thought and two. A color made of something that once belonged to you. The coffee tastes familiar, the chair remains the same, but every ordinary object has forgotten your name. I don't romanticize it, I don't need to make it hurt. Some memories are beautiful because they couldn't last forever. You were never meant to become my whole world. You were simply one quiet chapter in life still moving on. I can see the color of your absence soft against the walls. Not enough to pull me backward, not enough to make me call. It's proof that something mattered, not proof that I should stay. I can honor what we were and still walk another way. Your absence has a color I finally understand. Low lights, slow records, your perfume sweater. You walked in with the evening, and everything got soft. The conversation lingered long after dinner stopped. Your fingers touched the table, mine were only inches away. I could have said 100 things, but let the rhythm stay. No need to hurry, no need to pretend. Some nights feel better when they don't need an end. There's silk on the speakers and warmth in the room. Your smell makes the shadows move a little slow. I don't need a reason, I don't need a plan. Just stay in this moment as long as you can. You told me about your childhood, I told you about my fears. Somehow between the laughter we made the distance disappear. The record kept revolving, the city faded low, and for a little while neither of us needed to know. If this becomes tomorrow, I'll be grateful either way. Tonight already gave me something I can't keep. There's silk on the speakers, a rhythm in your eyes, something almost weightless, resting in the night. I don't need forever to know this feels sincere. Sometimes one quiet evening is enough to keep near. Let the record breathe, let the moment stay.
There's an empty chair beside me, and I keep forgetting why. I almost order what you like, then catch myself in time. The barista knows my order, but doesn't know your name. Funny how a tiny routine can make a stranger feel the same. I thought I'd miss your voice, turns out I miss the ordinary. Empty chair syndrome, that's what I call it now. Seeing little pieces of you in places you aren't around. Empty chair syndrome is getting easier each week. I can sit here by myself without expecting you to speak. The table by the window still gets the afternoon glow. I used to think we'd always meet here. Now I come alone. I read between the pages of a magazine I don't care about, just learning how to fill the silence without needing to drown it out. Maybe healing isn't dramatic, maybe it's choosing your own seat, ordering exactly what you want and enjoying something sweet. Empty chair syndrome doesn't scare me anymore. It's just another little echo from a life I
was a time your absence felt heavier than stone. I couldn't hear a record without feeling less alone. I blame the empty weekends, I blame the changing leaves, I blame myself for wanting what you couldn't give to me. Then one day, something shifted, nothing changed, but I did. After you became a memory, I finally met myself again. Not the man who needed answers, not the one who needed when I stopped asking why you left me, stopped measuring what went wrong, and found a little freedom in simply moving on. I walked past our old corner without changing where I stood. The strange part wasn't sadness, it was knowing that I could. I didn't need revenge, I didn't need another chance. Some endings become peaceful when you stop rewriting them. I hope you're doing well, wherever life may lead. I don't need to know your story to appreciate what you gave me. After you became a memory, the past lost all its weight. I can smile at what was beautiful without wishing it could stay. You were part of who I became, but never all I'll ever be. And that's a quiet ending you left behind for me. A memory, not a wound. Maybe you stay, maybe you leave, maybe I say what I really mean. You sat across the table, tracing circles on your cup. I could feel a conversation neither one of us brought up. Your eyes kept asking questions, my mouth kept changing lanes. We were dancing around a feeling, afraid of what it might explain. There was something in the silence, something neither dared to name. Every little hesitation made the distance feel the same. A room full of maybe, and nowhere to hide. Your shoulder near mine, but a little space inside. If I tell you I miss you, would you know what I mean? Or would these possibilities stay somewhere in between? The way to clear the table, we remain beneath the light. Two people holding chances, quiet through the night. I wanted to be honest, but honesty felt strange. Sometimes fear disguises itself as the words we never say. Maybe love is not a promise. Maybe love is just a door. You don't always have to open it to know what it was for. A room full of maybe still lives inside my mind. I wonder what would have happened if we'd crossed that line. No bitterness between us, no reason to pretend, just one unfinished chapter I never got to end. Maybe it was almost us. Ooh. I stayed too long in a place already empty. I knew the answer, still waited for another one. I kept your photograph inside my phone, like somehow pixels could make a house a home. I reread every message, looking for a hidden clue, something that could tell me there was still a chance with you. But love doesn't need permission to become a memory. This late checkout heart didn't know when to leave, kept waiting for a feeling I couldn't make you keep. I stayed beyond the ending, waiting by the door. Now I'm finally stepping outside and asking for no more. The room was never haunted, it was simply ours before. I gave meaning to the silence until silence meant no more. I packed away the photographs, I folded up the past. Some chapters lose their purpose when you know they're meant to pass. No hard feelings, no dramatic scene, just a man accepting what the ending means. This late checkout heart finally found the key. Not every place you love is where you're meant to be. I'll carry what was tender and leave behind the rest. Sometimes walking out alone is simply for the best. Door closes, heart opens. April came unusually clear, no clouds above the avenue. I thought the weather would bring you near, because every spring reminded me of you. But nothing fell from the sky, no storm arrived to wash it clean. I finally understood why isn't always something seen. I waited for a sign, then stopped waiting for one. April without rain, and I'm learning how to breathe without looking every window for the shape of you and me. April without rain feels different than before. I don't need the clouds to open to know I'm not yours anymore. I bought a book you would've liked, then laughed and put it back. Some habits take a little time before they leave your track. The corner cafe changed its chairs, the song we loved came on. I thought it might disturb me, but somehow I kept moving on. Maybe peace arrives without a celebration. Maybe freedom feels like ordinary days. April without rain still has something soft to give. I can carry what was precious without letting it decide how I live. April without rain, no dramatic final scene, just a heart becoming lighter than it used to be. Clear skies, no apology required.